What's up, guys? Swift here with a quick update. I have some news on assistant GM Ian Cunningham, who will be a GM in the NFL soon. First, I wanted to say I'm a big fan of Cunningham. I haven't hyped him up too much on this channel yet because I was hoping we could keep him secret for one more season. Breaking news today, two teams have already requested to interview Ian Cunningham for their GM role. The Tennessee Titans and Arizona Cardinals have both requested permission to interview him. I have a couple things I wanted to talk about in regards to this. First off is draft pick compensation. There are some false rumors going around that if Ian Cunningham gets hired in the next month, that we will receive 2 third-round picks as compensation. I believe this rumor initially came from Sports Mockery. Part of it is true. If a team has a minority head coaching candidate or general manager hired from their staff, they can be awarded 2 third-round picks as compensation. The problem with this is you need to fact check. In order to receive the compensation picks, the staff member has to be on a team's roster for 2 full years before being hired as a head coach or GM. Ian Cunningham was hired by the Bears on January 29th, 2022. So it's been a little over 11 months. If he's hired before January 29th, 2024, we will not receive any sort of draft compensation, period. Okay, and now I want to give my take on the situation and why there are still plenty of benefits that can come from Ian Cunningham landing a general manager position. I talked about it earlier today. Actually, in my Laying the Foundation video, I called Poles and Cunningham a dynamic duo and mentioned how excited I was for them to attack this offseason together. Just a couple hours later, 2 teams have now requested to interview Cunningham. Ideally, I really hope that Poles and Cunningham get another year together. I think they can do so much together. However, I do feel like the bulk of scouting for this year's draft class has already been done. The groundwork is already laid for this to be an incredible offseason. And meanwhile, I do think Ian deserves a GM job, and if he does get one this year, I will be really happy for him and wish him nothing but the best. It's also always good for your general manager to have connections or relationships with other GMs in the NFL. Ryan Poles already has a good relationship with quite a few GMs, and once Ian Cunningham inevitably becomes a team's new GM, Poles will have a very close friend in the NFL as another GM. These connections can lead to more trades and other benefits. So in recap, Ian Cunningham will interview for the GM job for the Tennessee Titans and the Arizona Cardinals. If he's hired, we will not receive any sort of draft picks. In order to get compensation, Ian Cunningham would have to remain with the Bears until January 29th, 2024. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm working on a video breaking down what realistic trade packages for the number 1 pick would look like. There are just too many insane and fake mock trades floating around. I have to show you guys what to actually expect. Also, if you missed my video earlier, I dropped a video on how Coach Eberflus and Ryan Poles have laid the foundation for future success. Please hit the like button for me, and until next time, bear down.